It's been an okay kind of closing for the equity markets. We didn't see too much of moves, but that's the crude oil tick by tick numbers for you. We'll just pull up the intraday chart, the one-day chart. That will give you a better idea. Crude has been inching up rather sharply. That's almost a $2 jump, or as you can see, $1.62 jump that we have seen. Could be to some extent explained by this weakness that we are seeing in the dollar. Dollar just lost a tad across euro and a couple of other currencies. But let's get an expert to tell us where crude is headed. Shreekant Jha of PJ Commodity Ventures joins us on the phone line from Chennai. Shreekant, what's the view at this point in time? Crude, a lot of people were watching that $122 level. Since that doesn't appear to have broken, is there some near-term strength? What is the near-term levels you're looking at as well for, say, the slightly medium term of maybe 2-3 weeks?
Yeah, what we were actually looking at $123 as a support. And the break of that would have probably led it to 118 and 115. This is on the lower side. It has held 123 last week, and if it holds 123, we would see the next resistance at 128 and at 133. But the trend is down, so one could expect it to either consolidate around 123, and a break of that would probably bring it to 118.
So at current levels, would you ask people to short at all, or rather wait for the 123 level to be breached?
123 break would give you a short up to 118.
But no way you're going long at current levels?
No. If it breaks 128, maybe you can think of going long. Definitely this 128, 123 is a no trade zone.
Okay. And what's the slightly longer-term view? Is a revisit of 145, 150 levels a possibility if you look at the charts, say, 6 months down the line?
Yeah, the primary trend is up. There's no two ways about it. This is what you're seeing now is a correction. So one shouldn't get carried away by thinking you can short this market. So if at all, if you're looking at it as a long-term player, you would be probably buying supports rather than selling supports. So
what is the kind of near-term, support levels where it can kind of bottom out and move?
If it hangs on to 123 and starts moving up, then you'll probably get a very strong move up, which will be quite rapid. Breaks 123, then you may have a small consolidation before it starts moving up again.
Okay, so not much.
So if at all you're talking about the short of 123, it should be for the short-term trader.
All right. Let's shift focus to gold. That there's a green tick in gold as well. The gold is off its recent highs. Shreekant, the call on gold can be as strong as crude, or do you think it's a spent force now?
Actually, what happened was around the 920 levels when it started moving up, we thought it was gaining strength. And when it came down from 988, we thought that it would it gained some momentum and it came down to the 940 levels. But however, now what we look at it is that it is hanging around that 912 levels, a break of which could probably see it supporting itself at 904 and 882. The trend is slightly weak.
But would you short at current levels or wait a bit before you short?
The break of 912, one could short it for 904.
Okay, 912 would be a shorting level.
Yeah, but I think I would like to add that you would probably see a 912, 948 trading range. Okay.
Well, let's shift focus to another agri-commodity, edible oils. In the eye of a storm, in the eyes of the political storm as well, because of inflation. How are you looking at, say, RM seed, where trading is still allowed?
RM seed had some major gains over the last 6 months, and now what has happened is it got stuck in the range of 650 to 690. It broke 650, and which means that it is coming in for a correction. It's a little bearish now. So at the 650 break, we would probably target 611 or 600 as the place to cover these shorts.
That's important. We should be showing the rape mustard seed. We shouldn't be showing refined soybean oil. It is obviously indicating unchanged because trading is not permitted. But rape mustard seed, if we'll try and get that chart for you. But why this bearish trend? Do you think that at 600 you will get support, or do you think that it's kind of peaked out?
No, I tell you something. If you look at the RM seed in the last 6 months, it has gained, I think, close to 60 to 70%. And when you're talking about that gain, it actually, from out of 400, 450, it went straight up to close to 700. So what you're looking at, a correction of 100 points after that, is nothing much really.
So you would still think it has peaked off, or you're not at all confident of that?
No, I wouldn't say it has peaked out, because I would rather say that it is correcting, and after this correction, you probably have to relook at it again as a brand new trade.
Okay, thanks a lot, Shreekant. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, that's a very important comment coming on rape mustard seed, an important edible oil for the Rabi crop. That's the rape mustard seed. It's peaked off from near 700 levels, says Shreekant, but looks like more a bull market correction rather than any fresh, any change of trend or a bear view. That incidentally is also what Shreekant said about crude. It is still a bull market correction, and any change of trend is not yet proved at all, not to a technical analyst. That's the word from the commodity experts. Not really very good news if you're tracking inflation. Good news if you're a commodity bull.